Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Entrepreneur's Edge live training. This is where we show you the steps and the strategies that you need to harness the power of high performance health to increase both your confidence and your capacity to grow your empire and live your best life. I am Stacy Noggle, your high performance mentor, coach, and guide for you today. Thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it. If you're not here, we cannot make the world a better place. So thank you for being here. Thank you for believing in yourself and for wanting to be all that you can be. Now, today we're going to talk about a nutritional framework called the 4 levels of nutrition. And I want to say that, Marcus and I, we've worked with people for over 30 years in the health arena from both Eastern and Western medical perspectives. And 95% of the people that I've talked with or worked with over the last 30 years all say that they eat a healthy diet. But here they are in our office asking for help to resolve the health challenges and the performance limits that they are experiencing. So why is this? We all want to experience great health. We want to feel better. And we think that we're doing the things that we need to make that happen. But if it's not happening, if you are not feeling 100% the top of your game, there are things that you can improve. So why do almost all of our clients think that they're eating a healthy diet when they're suffering from these health problems? Well, there's a few reasons. One, our bodies don't come with a health manual, and we are absolutely all unique. There is no single diet that is going to serve everyone. There is no ultimate healthy diet. That is a myth. Number 2, schools don't teach us. I love science. I went all the way through school without learning how to listen to my body and how to choose healthy foods. I kind of knew, I don't know, it was the 70s when I was in elementary school. There's a little food pyramid and here's what you eat. That is no longer an appropriate food model. So we don't teach in physical education in the US anyway. Kids are not taught what to eat. We just don't know. And number 3, the media is not on our side. The media is trying to sell us another pill, a pharmaceutical, to get us into the doctor's office to see if we qualify for a new experimental drug. We go to a store and we see these signs, vegan, and we think it's healthy. No, not necessarily. That is not a true conclusion. Or gluten-free is better. Or high protein, get your great lunch. This is a high protein lunch. Meanwhile, it is 50% trans fats. The other 20% is sugar. And then you've got this added protein. So we are duped every single day by the media. We're thinking that they're saying what's healthy for us, but that's not the case. The media is there on our TVs and on the radio, really, to make money for the most part. And the last one is research is confusing. It's hard to sort through all of the nutritional studies that come out and connect it to the health and the physiology, the cutting edge work that they are doing with gut biome and neurogenesis and AI generated processing of test results. Like, we are entering into an entire new world in this decade as far as identifying what's going on with our health and what to do with it. But when you're reading books, when you're listening to podcasts, if you are reading magazines or newspaper articles, and if you go one layer deeper and you get yourself into all of the published scientific journals out there worldwide, I will tell you, it is a confusing mess. There have even been times in my life when I went, there is nothing I can eat. I think, okay, broccoli, but then, here's a study that shows too much broccoli causes this. So it can be confusing even for someone who loves diving into books and scientific articles and understanding what they are doing with the latest cutting edge research. So if that is not your passion and you are not a total health geek like I am and my husband and co-coach Marcus is, we know it is confusing to try to sort it all out. And then you throw in your unique needs, your constitution, your history, your genetics, and your goals. Well, there is not an answer that you're going to find in a book, in a journal, anywhere. So I can understand why you might be confused, why most people say, oh, I eat a pretty healthy diet. They've heard on the media something, if you're eating, broccoli twice a week, hey, you're pretty healthy. If you're, throwing in a couple of fruits, great. If you're eating fish and chicken, that's healthy. Well, that's all media. And so people think they're eating healthy, but they're not, because they're here with us trying to solve their health challenges and problems. So if you are here live, I'm just going to check here on our Facebook group, make sure that we are here. Yes, we are. If you're here live, I would love to see you. Just go, hi, Dory. Great to see you. I would love to know. So write live down below. And if you are watching the replay, write replay. We want to know who can watch it live, who has to watch the replay. Maybe we need to change the timing. Maybe we can do something to make this even better for you. So, all right. Love your support, guys. So let's get going on the presentation. The title of our class today is to elevate your health and career with 4 levels of nutrition. This is our masterclass, and it's not just knowledge. This is a framework that you can actually start using to cover, meet or exceed all of your nutritional needs, and to use food as medicine to support your unique goals, your unique constitution, so that you can play your A game every day, so that you can be your best you. So this is knowledge. We'll talk about the framework first, and then we'll talk about ways that you can put this into action starting right now, starting today. All right, let's go. I want to remind you all that even though I'm a healthcare provider, I have my master's degree in East Asian medicine, and I have been a practitioner of East Asian medicine for nearly 30 years. This presentation, everything that we present, is for informational purposes only. If you want to make a change, you need to do your due diligence. Listen to this. This is information. You know your body best. If you want help and support because you want to make some changes and you're not sure what to do, reach out, work with us, work with another healthcare provider. So this is not medical advice. We're not telling you what to do. This is information to help you make empowered choices to help you be the best that you can be. All right, let's get started. So the impact of nutrition on performance and productivity. It's huge. Did you know that what you eat can significantly impact your performance and productivity? It's true. Your body's like a high performance machine, and nutrition is the fuel that powers it. Just like a car needs the right fuel to run smoothly, your body needs the right fuel to function optimally. You wouldn't put diesel in a car that needs gas. It's just going to break it. You wouldn't put low octane fuel in a modern car that needs high octane, or it's going to sort of sputter and you're not going to have the power. It's not going to go as well. And essentially, we're very often putting low octane foods in a high octane need body, especially if you are an entrepreneur, a dedicated professional, someone who demands their best, that wants to show up with their A game, that has big purpose in this world and needs a body, an energy level, focus, and stamina to make it happen. You're going to want to put in those high octane foods. You're going to want your body to be fine-tuned, running at its best, generating energy, laser focus, learning quickly, great memory, making good decisions. And all of those things can be supported with the right fuel. So let's get started. I want to get right into the 4 levels of nutrition. Now, this is a framework that's been 30 years in the making. I studied nutrition, biological science as my undergraduate work, and then I did 4 years, actually, I did my postgraduate work, got my master's in East Asian medicine, was very fortunate to study with a wizened old man from China who had read every book that was written on how to use nutrition to support one's health. He was a gold mine. He didn't speak a word of English. We had a translator. And I was very, very fortunate to be in one of the few years of courses that he taught in the United States. And then, we have researched up and down for the last 30 years. And my husband, Marcus, has a microbiology degree from MIT. So he dove deep into the science of what happens in a cell, how our health of our cells informs the health of our organs, our tissues, and our whole entire organism. So with these combined, over the last 30 years, we've talked it over, molded over, worked it over, and broken it down into the simplest system of nutrition that we can. And this is the same framework that we use with our high performance health clients. And I want to share it with you because the more people who know about this system and can put it to use, the better the world is. So let's get going. Number one, the first level of nutrition is macronutrients. And most of us, okay, just checking comments, most of us know what macronutrients are. These are the building blocks of not just a healthy diet, but these are the building blocks of food that animals, humans need. They include carbohydrates, proteins, fats, and we'll throw in fiber in there too. So there are a lot of diets out there that are high protein diets, high carb diets, low fat diets, high fat diets. It's all over the place. And I don't know you individually to be able to tell you what balance of these macronutrients that you need. But we do know that you need all of them. Carbohydrates provide our bodies with energy. Your brain survives on the sugar that is drawn from the complex carbohydrates that you eat, from the sugars that you eat. Our brains need glucose to function. Our muscles need glycogen to get moving around. So we need carbohydrates. And when we get them from complex sources like whole grains and beans and whole fruits, it helps maintain a level blood sugar. And that really helps us out in maintaining a healthy energy level so we don't crash in the afternoons. Proteins, they support growth and repair. They're part of everything, very active. Having a super high protein diet is a very unhealthy diet for most people, unless you are on a specific plan with a nutritionist and you are a bodybuilder or a pro athlete. You do not need massive amounts of protein. In fact, most of Americans eat far more than the body requires, according to the World Health Organization. So keeping all of these in a reasonable balance is important. And fats are crucial. They're crucial for hormone production and for our brain function. Healthy fats help keep our heart healthy, our circulation healthy, lower inflammation, all kinds of things. So balancing these micronutrients is a key to maintaining a well-rounded diet. And fiber is such an important part. We get fiber not from animal foods, but from plant-based foods. This fiber serves so many functions in our body. I'm not going into all of it today. Just know carbs, proteins, fats, fiber. These are your macronutrients. Making sure that you are getting those every day. It's hard not to, but to get those every day is important, and the right balance of them is unique for each person. So for instance, if you want to incorporate some different complex carbohydrates into your diet, think of things like quinoa, barley, oats, whole wheat, brown rice, black rice, red rice. All of these have a lot of complex carbohydrates. Proteins like tofu, edamame, the little green fresh beans of soy, are super powerful. Beans, they have the carbohydrates, they have the fiber, they have the proteins. And then think of healthy fats like from avocados and from nuts and seeds. And when you eat meals that are balanced in these ways, It helps ensure a sustained release of energy that keeps you focused through the day. So macronutrients, we need them. We get them through all of the foods we eat. And if you have a plant-heavy diet, your macronutrient needs are being met. Number 2, level 2 nutrition. Let's look at micronutrients. These are the vitamins and minerals that our bodies need in smaller quantities, but no less important than the macronutrients. They act as catalysts for various bodily functions and play a vital role in our overall health. So while all humans need the macronutrients, without them, our health suffers drastically. Micronutrients, we need them to be our best. So now we're going beyond just surviving. We need the macronutrients to survive, but we can survive for a good while without all of the micronutrients we need, without all of the vitamins and minerals. We're not going to function as well as we could, but hey, we can function, which is evidenced by the fact that most Americans suffer from vitamin and mineral deficiencies. It's actually an epidemic across the United States because there are, especially in children, massive deficiencies in vitamins and minerals. And here in Ecuador, where we're currently living abroad with our family, iron is a very high cause of death in children. So we get these from foods. And so we need these micronutrients not just to survive, but to start to begin to thrive. If we don't have all, I guess it's sort of like a house. You can build a brick house with the macronutrients, and it can be really simple, and it can have windows and a door and walls, a roof and a floor. Those are your macronutrients. Your micronutrients, well, let's put in a nice opening window. Let's get a nice sliding door over here. Let's get some nice furniture in here so we've got a comfortable place to sit and start to make the house a little more beautiful. So we're not just surviving in our house, but we're starting to make it something that we really like being in. And we do that with our bodies. For instance, look at vitamin C. This is a nutrient that supports our immune system and it helps your body absorb iron, speaking of iron. So including things like citrus fruits, bell peppers, and leafy greens in our diet provide a rich source of vitamin C and some iron, and it helps your body fight off illness and to maintain optimal health. So we need these vitamins, we need these minerals, and we can get them through the food we eat. Level 3 nutrition. All right, so we know how to thrive, how to survive. We know how to make things a little more comfortable in our house. Now we're going to level 3 nutrition, which is phytonutrients. Phytonutrients are the natural compounds that are found in plant-based foods. They provide vibrant colors to the food. You'll hear us say, eat the rainbow. And that's not just a airy-fairy kind of statement. This is a tried and true idea to base your nutrition on. Because fruits and vegetables of multiple colors offer different phytonutrients, and these have massive health benefits for us. So now, in our metaphorical house with level 3 nutrition, we're putting art on the walls, we're getting a great stereo system in, we're getting some high quality equipment in the kitchen, we're setting it up to really have a great living space. Maybe we're putting a pool in the backyard and a deck with our barbecue, planting some trees and some gardens around the house. These are phytonutrients. They help take your performance and your health to the next level. And a lot of people don't think about it. But when we eat a broad variety of colors, when we eat across the rainbow in a plant-based, plant-focused diet, not necessarily plant-based, we are able to get in a wide variety of these phytonutrients. So what is an example of a phytonutrient? Well, you may have heard of lycopene. It gives tomatoes their bright red color, and it acts as a powerful antioxidant. I'm sure you've heard the word antioxidants. These are phytonutrients, the vitamins and the minerals too. They act as antioxidants, and lycopene's been linked to heart health. And when you put tomatoes in your diet, you can put them in fresh salads, in salsas, cooked sauces, And the lycopene promotes your cardiovascular well-being. Who doesn't need a healthy heart, a healthy brain? Because circulation, anything that supports circulation supports our focus and our overall health, because without circulation, we can't deliver any of these great nutrients to the cells that need them. All right, level 4 nutrition. This is where the house is blown out. This is where we say, this is not just a model house that anybody can come live in. This is where you make it your house. This is level 4 nutrition is food as medicine. It's where things are custom made for you. You have the mattress on your bed that you love, that serves you. You have the upholstery on your furniture that you love, the kind of rugs that make you really happy. This is how, when someone walks into the house, they know it's your house. Not just anybody could live there because it's beautiful, but this is your home. It makes you feel good. It helps you to thrive. So food as medicine draws from Eastern and Western medical concepts. In fact, Marcus and I have lived and traveled around the world. He's been to, my gosh, he's creeping up on 70 countries throughout his life. And we are in our 50s, so we've had some time to travel. And I think I've been to almost 30 countries, lived in a few of them, as Marcus has. And we have met with people who are the indigenous people of different countries all over the world, talking to them, finding out what are the food systems that help them thrive. What do they use for medicine? What are the nutritional frameworks that their longest lived, healthiest people have based their lives on? And everywhere we travel, whether it's on airplanes or walking down the street, we ask people about their lives, and someone will say, oh, I'm going to my great aunt's birthday. She's turning 98. And we'll say, what's her secret? What did she do to get to 98? They'll say, oh, she's snappy, she's active. And so for our whole lives, we have been asking these questions. We've been researching with, we're high in the Andes now, so we have the local tribes here. We have the Inca. There's Guatemala and the Mayan people. There's the Balinese people in Indonesia. So we've sat with and studied and talked to these people about how do you use food as medicine? And so in level 4 nutrition, this is where it's personalized, very biospecific dietary prescriptions just for you. And we need level 4 nutrition because just like a house, it's a cookie cutter model house. It's not your house. Sure, it's pretty, it's all right. It's got the first 3 levels of nutrition in it to carry the metaphor over, but it's not yours. It doesn't meet your goals, your needs, your personality. It doesn't bring in your history, your dreams. Level 4 nutrition does that. We incorporate superfoods, adaptogens, and prescriptive meals that support your specific health goals based on your history. And if you want to go this route, you can even, and we love this, we love working with people, we love data, we love understanding what's going on. And so we leverage some of the leading edge scientific tests that are available today. We can look at your nutrition based on your genetics. Are there nutrients that are hard for you to absorb? Are there particular compounds in your diet that are hard for your body to process? And we know that we need to emphasize those. We can look at your gut biome to go, oh, what is your balance of healthy bacteria to bad bacteria? Do you have the kind of bacteria that makes it hard for you to lose weight? Okay, how can we use a prescriptive diet to shift that gut biome and emphasize the kinds of bacteria that help support the health challenges that you've had, that help support you to move through those and have a different balance. There are tests that are analyzed by AI. You can have scans, you can have blood tests. All of this is data collection. And in the level 4 nutrition, this kind of data is key because we can go deep into not just your history and the things that you're aware of consciously and can share with us, but we can get some real data from your body that says, hey, here's what's going on inside. And this is why no one is the same. Even twins do not have the same gut bacteria. thousands of pairs of twins have been studied and looked at for their genetics, for their gut bacteria, for their health concerns, for their diets. And twins may have the same genetics, but the genes that are turned off and on throughout their lives diverges because they become different people. They eat different foods, they think different thoughts, they have different social interactions, they have different exposures to toxins or pathogens. All these things make them different. So even twins cannot eat the same diet and thrive. So at this level, this is where food is medicine. And it's also the level where you would look at adding something like, do you need adaptogens? Is ashwagandha or ginseng something that would be helpful for you with your constitution, with your goals, with your history? And we look at prescriptive meals, combining principles of Eastern and Western medicine so that we're meeting levels 1, 2, and 3 with your diet. That's a no-brainer. Anybody can meet levels 1, 2, and 3 if they eat across a broad range of fruits, vegetables, legumes, grains, nuts, and seeds. And you have to do it in a smart way. You have to have the right balance. And but levels 1, 2, and 3, you can meet with your diet without a lot of specific effort. Level 4, this is where you take it to your A game. This is where you exercise your full potential, is using food as medicine. So prescriptive meals that are designed to support your unique constitution is level 4. All right, first 4 levels of nutrition. Awesome. Now, let's look at how you can put some of this to use. Let's put these levels into a framework that you can understand, that you can start to leverage, use, and make valuable for you and your health. So, number 1, let's create some balanced meals by including a variety of micro or macronutrients, whole grains, beans, healthy fats from avocados, nuts, seeds, olive oil. So making sure that you're covering your bases with these gets you your fats, your proteins, your carbohydrates, and a lot of fiber. I'm not going to address or talk about animal-based foods. It's not our specialty. You do not have to be vegan or only plant-based to work with us, but our specialty lies in plant-based solutions and prescriptions. So you can, outside of what we work with our clients and the plant-focused solutions, you can eat, of course, whatever you want. So balanced meals with whole foods. Another strategy, make it a habit to fill your plate with vibrant fruits and vegetables to ensure that you're getting in these essential vitamins, minerals, and phytonutrients. As I said before, eat across the rainbow. When you are eating food of all colors, you're eating across a broad variety of foods, you are meeting so many of your health needs without having to count calories, without having to measure it out and analyze it and get very, very focused on numbers. By doing some of these things, these strategies we're sharing with you, you're covering most of what you need. So it's an easy way to do it. Eat colorful foods, eat across a broad range of foods. And this also means eating a variety of vegetables, getting vegetables that are different colors, eating a variety of different grains and nuts and seeds and legumes, your beans, peas, and lentils. When we eat a variety of foods, at least 15 different foods, servings of different foods, individual foods like broccoli or lettuce or carrots or black beans, we eat at least 15 different foods per week. We're supporting a diverse gut biome. Really, really important for us to give our gut a variety of foods so that it can be its best. And then you can experiment with superfoods and adaptogens, like adding a handful of blueberries to your morning oatmeal, or having a cup of green tea that's infused with ginseng, or adding some acai or spirulina powder to your smoothie in the morning. These are great ways to add in some of these superfoods or adaptogens. You can make salads that have beans and grated beets in them, and maybe you sprinkle pumpkin seeds on top at the end, and some avocado. All of these are ways to enhance what you're already eating. That's the benefit of superfoods and adaptogens. We use them to enhance a smart level 1, 2, and 3 diet. And then also consider consulting with a nutritionist or a healthcare provider or with high performance health coaches such as Marcus and myself, so that you can explore prescriptive meal options that align with your history, your current health, and your specific health goals. So, we work a lot with entrepreneurs. We help ambitious entrepreneurs leverage high performance health to develop the confidence and capacity to up-level their businesses, grow their empires, live their best lives without burning out. So how does all this nutrition relate to your career? Well, investing in your health is investing in your professional success, because you are your most valuable business asset. Especially if you are an entrepreneur, you are the engine that drives your success. You are a pro athlete of the business world. You need to leverage the level of expertise that pro athletes have at their fingertips to help them be your best, because you need massive energy, you need massive focus, and you need massive stamina as an entrepreneur, all the same things that a pro athlete uses. And you may not be doing, the intense physical training of a pro athlete, but you need to have your body fine-tuned so that it is capable of doing whatever it is that you need to build your success without sacrificing your personal life, having that ideal work-life balance, the energy to enjoy the fruits of your labor. So by optimizing these, you can unlock your full potential and achieve even greater heights in your career. Just imagine having the energy to power through your workday without the mid-afternoon crashes or brain fog, without going to bed at night with your brain so wound up that you can't calm down and sleep. Yes, some of that is nutrient-based as well as mindset-based. By nourishing your body with the right ingredients, right nutrients, the ingredients, you can enhance your productivity, creativity, decision-making capacity, your ability to memorize, your ability to make smart, decisive actions. One of the keys to success, they say, is to make smart decisions quickly and to change your mind slowly. When your brain has everything that it needs to function at its best, you can make smart decisions quickly. It's like your computer. If your computer is old and not functioning that well, it's not going to be able to produce the data that you need it to produce. And the same thing with your brain. If it has everything it needs, it is a fast supercomputer able to do amazing things. So before we go to the Q&A, which is what is coming next, I want to share some important wins that our clients have reported to us when they started eating high performance meals with guidance from us. This one person, Susie, she says, "I'll never go back to my old ways of eating. You've made an incredible impact on my life." And she said she was subsisting on ramen and bean burritos and junking out on red licorice, but now she's enjoying foods like homemade cream of mushroom soup made with shiitake mushrooms, and glorious salads with different types of greens, garbanzo beans, green pepper, red onion, Kalamata olives, sunflower seeds. And she says that her zest for life has returned. She doesn't veg out in front of the TV anymore. She feels better than she did 25 years ago. And she even says, "Thank you for giving me my life back." Another client, an entrepreneur woman that we work with, said that before working with you all and really understanding what makes me function at my best, I was really stuck and felt overwhelmed and not able to take immediate action. And now I understand how simple things can impact my overall performance, hinder my ability to move forward in my career and with my family, and what tools I can quickly implement today to make that change. and we're spanning the world here on continents. A client of ours down in Australia says that as a busy entrepreneur, I need energy and stamina to keep me performing at my highest level. I learned so much about myself and the practices and foods I should be consuming to help me achieve my goals. This program was such an eye-opener. So with that being said, we have space for 3 ambitious entrepreneurs, 3 people who value being their best, being on their A game. Whether you're an entrepreneur or you're a professional, you have ambitions and desires and you want to show up at your best to take advantage of all of the brilliance that life offers you. Well, if you are ready to harness the power of high performance health, we would love to work with you. So we know that it's an investment to work with your health, that health is confusing, and to take the time and the effort to make big changes in your health is an investment. And we want you to know that when you work with us, we will work with you until you have the strategies in place to help you achieve your health goals. We'll save you time. The strategies will support your health, help support your increased productivity. We'll work with you until those strategies are in place. That means that you get unlimited coaching and accountability support until we've achieved this goal with you. So if you are someone who wants to get similar results to the 3 people that we just told you about and excel in your business, with your family, and your personal life, comment Go Pro down below and we'll chat with you later. So back from our commercial break, let me just check and see if there are any questions in the Facebook group before we continue. All right, I don't see any questions up right now. Today, we've covered the powerful impact that nutrition has on your performance and productivity. We've gone through the 4 levels of nutrition. We've talked about how to meet those by eating across a broad range of foods, by eating across a broad range of colors. Those will help you meet level 1, 2, and 3 nutrition. And then we've talked about how you can use food as medicine. So meet your macronutrients, your micronutrients, your phytonutrients, and use food as medicine. That's comparable to building the framework, bare bones structure of a house, level 1. Level 2, putting in some windows, some doors, a sliding door. Level 3, phytonutrients. Oh, let's deck this out and make it look beautiful and design our kitchen and start making it a beautiful home. And level 4, food as medicine, is blowing out the house, putting in your style, everything that you love to make it beautiful and functional. So when someone walks in, they know it's you, it's yours. Well, your body's the same way. We need the macronutrients, micronutrients, phytonutrients, and food as medicine to make us all that we can be. So when you make these informed choices and you invest in your health, you can supercharge your career and your success. So remember, your health is your greatest asset. And by elevating your well-being, you elevate your career, your joy, and your life satisfaction. So if there are any questions, let me just look. I don't see. If you have a question and you're watching the replay, type it down below. We can still answer that question. I can send you a personal voice message answering that question. If you have questions after watching this, let us know. And so as we near the end of this training session right here, I urge you to take action. The knowledge you've gained today is invaluable, but can only create a lasting impact when it's put into practice. So it's time to incorporate the discussed dietary and lifestyle strategies that you have learned and incorporate those into your daily routine by nurturing your gut health with a whole foods-based diet. It will help lower your stress, add some regular exercise in there, quality sleep, mindful eating, and you pave the way for optimal health, well-being, and professional success. Remember, it's the little drops in the bucket that fill it up. It's the consistent actions that we take that transform our lives. This is how we build compound interest, little drops every day that we put into our health bank. Pay us dividends as we age, increase our health span. So thank you so much for being here today. I hope that understanding the 4 levels of nutrition and some basic concepts to help you meet them, as well as some specific examples, help you start to take action today, help you start to think about your diet in terms of, okay, I'm going to make a dinner. Do I have proteins, fiber, fat, and complex carbohydrates in this meal? Awesome. Now let's add some color. Let's get some vegetables in there, maybe some fruits in there as well. All right, let's add some special phytonutrients. Let's add some superfoods or adaptogens. Let's put some nuts or seeds on here to enhance the life supporting, the health optimization power of this meal. So start with the basics. Make sure you're getting your vitamins and minerals. Add your phytonutrients, and then if you know how, make it medicine for you. You know your body best. If you have questions, seek guidance. Make sure that you are doing the right thing for you, and may this information help you excel and be the best that you can be. Thank you so much for being here today. It's an absolute joy. Put your questions down below. Let me know if this is the replay or live for you. All right. Thanks so much. We'll see you next time.